county jail. The prison band was there, they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard this knocked out jailbird sing. Let it rock, everybody let it rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider Murphy played it in a saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. The drummer boy from Illinois would crack, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was a purple gang. Let's rock, everybody let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Number 47 said to number 3, you the cutest jailbird I ever did see. I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me. Let's rock.
Go, go, go!
Everybody, let's rock.
Lay it on me, Daddy-O!
Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Rock, rock, rock.
Rock, 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 rock to the jailhouse rock. Rock, 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 rock to the jailhouse rock.
Sad sack was sitting on a block of stone, way over in the corner weeping all alone. The warden said, hey buddy, don't you be no square. If you can't find a partner, use a wooden chair.
Rock, rock,
Everybody, let's rock.
rock, rock.
Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Shifter Henry said the Bugs, for heaven's sake, no one's looking out a chance to make a break. Bugsy turned to Shifter and he said, nix, nix, I wanna stick around, I wanna get my kick. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Dancing to the jailhouse
Rock, 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 rock.
dancing to the jailhouse rock.
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 In 1954, Elvis began his singing career with the legendary Sun Records label in Memphis. In late 1955, his recording contract was sold to RCA Victor. By 1956, he was an international sensation. With a sound and style that uniquely combined his diverse musical influences and blurred and challenged the social and racial barriers of the time, he ushered in a whole new era of American music and popular culture. Some of his best albums, including The Sun Session, was recorded in Sun Studios of 1954 and 1955. It was released by RCA on March 22, 1976. Another one of his notable albums was Elvis Presley. It was released by RCA Victor on March 23, 1956. Some of his top songs, including Hound Dog and Jailhouse Rock, were released in 1956 and shown in his movie Loving You. Love Me Tender is also one of his top songs, released in 1956, and is currently playing in the background. In my opinion, the saddest song he ever sang was called In the Ghetto. It's about not being able to get out of poverty and being subjected to crime, hatred, and prejudice your entire life. And when you finally do die, probably after being in the midst of a gang shooting, another baby has been born and he or she is to lead the same life you did. Some of the saddest parts of the song include the lyrics, and his hunger burns, so he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight. Then one night, in desperation, a young man breaks away. He buys a gun, steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As a crowd gathers around an angry young man, face down on the streets with a gun in his hand, and as her young man dies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born, and his mama cries. Elvis once said, "Rock and roll music. If you like it, if you feel it, you can't help but move to it. That's what happens to me when I can't help it." His first controversy began in the spring of 1956. He was becoming a fast national phenomenon, and his first single for RCA Records, Heartbreak Hotel, was hitting #1 in the charts. Everywhere he performed, his sultry look, swinging hips, and dynamic vocal style drove teenagers crazy. His ability to perform influenced by black rhythm and blues for a white audience began this music to a growing post-war baby boom generation. He had already appeared 6 times on national television, but it wasn't until his appearance on the Milton Berle Show on June 5, 1956, that triggered the first controversy. He was singing his latest single, Hound Dog, with all the pelvis-shaking intensity his fans screamed for. Television critics across the country slammed his performance for its appalling lack of musicality, for its vulgarity, and animalism. Another controversy that he faced was after the Berle Show. Ed Sullivan, whose variety show was one of television's most popular, declared that he would never hire Presley. Steve Allen, who already booked Presley for The Tonight Show, resisted pressure from NBC to cancel the performance, promising he will not allow the singer to offend. Some of his biggest contributions to rock and roll and what makes him so unique is that he starred in 33 successful films, sold over 1 billion records, which earned him gold, platinum, and multi-platinum awards. Among his many achievements were 14 Grammy nominations, with him winning 3 of them, the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, and he was named one of the 10 outstanding young men of the nation for 1970. In conclusion, Elvis Presley, also known as the King, was one of the biggest influences on music and rock and roll. Even today, with our youth all the way up to our baby boomers, everyone knows exactly who Elvis is and can sing one of his songs on the spot. He will always be known as the hip-shaking, peanut butter and banana sandwich eating musical icon that changed our American music forever.